Hi, it's Lenneke from Len's Crafty Life, and I wanted to show you what I made as a design team project for Natalie from LineDotArrow. And I made this journal with her kit, Vintage Pinks, Birds and Roses. Now, this week, usually we get a kit that she has newly designed. This month, she gave us the choice of any of her kits. Now, she's got many kits, so please do check out her kits, her Etsy shop. Link to that is of course below this video. Also the link to the kit which I'm using in this journal, the Vintage Birds, Pinks, Birds and Roses. And this kit is actually 11 pages. It's not a very large kit. These days she does kits with over 20 pages, so do check that out. But I just love the pinks, the birds and the roses. So let me show you. So this is the outside, and I used this kind of like a pink file folder. It's quite thin, so this is actually double, and I've sewn around it on the top and on the bottom, and to make pockets, which I'll show you. And over that I decoupage with this gorgeous roses napkin. Now I put this beautiful ribbon around it, and I hope you can see that. It's got like these little hearts, and they're a little bit shiny. Hope the camera picks that up. And then I added these 3 extra foam roses because I just thought it went really well with the front. Now they are just tucked in, so you can easily remove them very easily. And this is the front. Now this is some beautiful lace that I've covered the sides with, and actually I got that from Jeannie Dreamer, so thank you Jeannie for this gorgeous lace. And I loved it because it has beautiful edgings on both the front and the back. So then I put this gather trim that I had in my stash and put that on the side. And then I've also made some dangles. Let me just adjust the lighting a little bit. And these are, this is an acrylic bead, but most of the others are glass beads. You can kind of hear that as well. Hope I may focus there. And I added just a few buttons as well. And of course, all in pink to go with the pink theme. So here you go. Let me open this. See that I'm in frame. And so this is the color, you know, of it's quite bright pink, but I thought it went really well with the kit, with the beautiful pink that is in the kit. This is one of the pages. It has only 3 A4 sized pages, but you know, you can adjust it also to the American US letter size. I'm in Europe, the Netherlands, so we have A4, and I've used them throughout the kit. Now I have so much papers with roses and soft pinks that I thought I have so much that I can add to it. And this is what happens when you've got stuff stacked high right next to your filming area. It just tumbles down. Must confess, I haven't tidied my desk yet. I thought I need to film this now because I need to do some cooking, and I'll tidy up later. So, but then of course I knew that was going to happen. Anyway, so there you go. So I have enough of the pink of the roses and other stuff to go with these gorgeous papers. So this is from the kit. This is also from the kit. This is a little pocket. Here are some birds on it, and here also the little birds. And in it I put some cards. Now this one is actually not from the kit. This is from my own stash, but I added that, and this is from the kit, the little postcard. I printed on the back with my own, I hand dyed some paper quite some while back. This is actually avocado dyed paper, so I scanned it into my computer, and that's what I printed on. So this is totally smooth to write on, but I'm not sure if the camera picks that up. But it is, well, let me just tell you, it's avocado dyed, and it's a very soft pink. So that is on the back. So that was from my own collection that I printed that on the back. This is again not from the kit, but from my own stash. but this one is from the kit. Now, as I told you, I doubled the front or the whole cover, so there's a very large pocket at the front, but also at the back. And of course there is loads of space to put loads of things in there, extra writing paper. This is all from the kit. She has several bingo cards in there, and again I printed on the back with my own copy of my own avocado dyed papers. And here it closes with some round Velcro dots that I put in. So whenever you put something in, it doesn't fall out. Now here is some beautiful rose trim, white rose trim, and I had a little rose stamp. So you get the theme, pink roses and birds. Again, this is the avocado dyed paper. This is just some music paper and this beautiful vintage trim that I put on the side. And this pocket is again from the kit. So I cut out the middle part, that is blank, that is just plain white. And I put some, you can probably hear it or see it, it's probably a bit shiny. I put some acrylic behind it and to make like a little picture frame. And then I made this little card. Again, this is not from the kit. All the lady images that are throughout this journal are not from the kit. It's just these papers, but there's quite some tags and tabs also from the kit. But as I said, I added a lot from my own stash. So this image, also the card, and I stamped on it. And this is just a card to write on. You can keep it in here, you can send it off to someone, or you can put your own image or photo of a beloved one on there and then put it behind the photo frame. So lots that you can do with this pocket. And of course, lots of space to journal on. This is again from a beautiful book, a flower book that I have. This is in Dutch. So you can, you could always, put an image over that if you don't want to learn Dutch. It seems to be a very hard language to learn, I've heard, but I don't know. I've been speaking it from birth. So anyway, here a very pretty doily and some soft pink paper that I added. There on the edge some trims, and these are the tabs that are from the kit. There's loads of tabs in there, I think about 16, so I didn't even have space to use them all. But use some here on the edges. This is vellum, and I embossing, that's the word. Thank you. I embossed it myself with this embossing folder, and I hope you can see that it has these beautiful butterflies on there. Really, really gorgeous. And all these swirls, it's just so pretty. Love that. This is again from a book page, and I went on the side with it with the Victorian Velvet Distress ink from Arranger. First time I actually used that, I thought let's get away from the usual vintage photo or walnut stain. Let's pick up on the pink, and I actually do really like it. So here as well, so this is a little bit of Dutch, but it's mainly more journaling space. I added some pretty rose paper that I had in my stash. It has a tiny little glitter on it even, and I used, you can probably see it like so, I used a Martha Stewart lace punch to get that pretty edging. And here you can see it even better on the back. This again is not from the kit. I just added that beautiful journal card. This is actually not normal paper. It has, maybe you can see it, I don't know if you can. It has a little bit of a cloudy effect in it. It's supposed to be, well, they say it's some kind of a parchment paper, but it's more plain paper that you can very easily write on, but with a parchment effect. I think that's probably what they try to achieve. And then I had this envelope stuck here. Again, I went around it with the Victorian Velvet ink. I decoupaged on it. And this, again, the envelope is from my own stash. This label is from the kit. And I added this again from my own stash with some doilies and some washi tape, music paper. And just look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? I found this in a charity shop a while back. And it has roses. Yay! So this is just some letter paper, some writing paper, which obviously I thought went really well with this kit and in this journal, so I just had to add some of that. It's a bit of a tight fit, but oh my goodness. Oh yeah, there you go. So that goes over there. Let me quickly put it back. And this is some handmade paper, not by me, but I had that in my stash as well. Very thin, very beautiful. This again is from the kit, so actually, but I printed this out smaller than the actual size. The actual size is the big one, which I've just shown you with the other lady that I put in. This is the actual size that's in the kit. So you have this one big and you have this one also big or large, which I've used further down. But I've also printed them out smaller, and I put, from my own stash, I put a pretty rose behind it. Now this is from the kit, again, just some journal cards with a little bit of washi paper. And then this is the middle of the first signatures. Oh, I forgot to say it has 2 signatures. It has 88 pages front and back. Now that is including this paper and the little doilies. So lots of different papers are in here. This again is one of the other bingo cards that is in the kit, but I put it on a dotty envelope that I had in my stash. I put a little bit of washi tape over here, some pink trim and some pearls over here. Now of course, when you go and write in this journal, this may bother you, but you can of course take it out and then, you know, do your writing. So, and I've got several things in here. This is from the kit again. Here are the beautiful birds again from Natalie's design from LineDotArrow. A postcard with a very faint rose in here. And this again is from my own stash. Some beautiful roses. So that is supposed to, where did I have it? I had it here, didn't I? I had it here. And then, you know, it goes like this, and then this is kind of a lace stamp that I had in my stash. I'd never used it before, but I absolutely love it. It's beautiful, and with this lacy frame, so you can, you know, add whatever you like, write on it a name or a quote from someone or scripture. This again is the other side of the beautiful rose paper with the Martha Stewart punch that I used on it. This is part of the Dutch book. Now I know this is not pink, it's a bit yellow, but let me show you. This is pink, and I really love these to go in this journal. So okay, you have an added bonus of a tiny little bit of yellow. And this is again the other side of the beautiful parchment paper that I embossed. Here I stamped with some vintage photo. I stamped a beautiful rose on the paper. Again, the Martha Stewart lace punch. The doily, this is the other side of the book page. And some more music paper here. Another tab, by the way, as is here as well. Another tab. This is some more of the avocado dyed paper that I printed on the back of Natalie's paper. Don't you see now why I wanted this kit, even though it had only 3 large pages, but lots of tags. I just absolutely love this. It's so stunning, absolutely gorgeous. Couldn't resist, so had to pick this one. So this is from the kit. Obviously this is from the kit as well. And my own avocado dyed paper printed on the back. This is again from my own stash. This is also from my own stash. Beautiful rose paper. And I used a corner punch just to round off the corners. This is again some Dutch book paper with some roses on there. And again, I inked the sides with the velvet, Victorian velvet. Here you find a larger doily. Again, some soft pink writing paper to write on, more lace, another tab, more of the pretty paper. So this is the third paper that she has in the kit. This is another. They're all different, you know, you see kind of the staining is different on my own printed avocado dyed papers. Here's some more roses with some pink in the background. This again is from the kit, and so are these tags. They're from the kit. Added a little bit of pink trim. Here's some more of that vintage trim, and here you've got the other large photo frame. Again, I put some acrylic behind it, and this is another beautiful card with gorgeous image from my stash. And again, you can, you know, put a photo of your beloved one or other dear people there and pop it behind it. Or you can, you know, even send the card off to someone. I added this beautiful little bag with pink, obviously, pink gingham. And this is also from my stash, Dreams Come True. And this is quite a large pocket, so I've got several things in there. This another little card from Natalie's kit, and the bingo card is also from the kit. And then I added this little card from my own stash. And then here I stamped again a little rose on there, and this is Edith Holden paper, which you may well recognize. It's very famous, and look at this. Isn't this stunning? So I so love this. I've got several of these books, so I have finally decided to start using them. And I couldn't resist putting this one, of course, in this journal. Let me just untangle this a bit. And I think it goes so well, and I didn't want to cut off the side, so I left it in. Of course, you can, with a paper clip, you can tuck things behind here, but I decided not to, so you can have the full view of these beautiful flowers and roses. And forgot the name. Anyway, these smell beautifully, these flowers. Kamperfoelie. In Dutch. This is Dutch, by the way, so very special. You have some Dutch Edith Holden paper. This is for sale. You can buy this in my Etsy shop. I'll pop a link below this video as well to my Etsy shop. So there you can find this journal and a few others that I have there for sale. Again, the beautiful stamp. It almost looks gold, doesn't it? Well, it's not gold, it's vintage photo. This is the other side of the little bag. Here a little collage. This is also with a tag from the kit and a little collage on there with a flat back pearl. This is from the kit, and this is added again from my own stash. So I made a little pocket out of it, and she just peeks out there. And again, now, and this, since this is the back or the bottom of the bag, let me say it correctly, there's like this larger pocket, but also a smaller pocket, like this smaller pocket. So I've got another tag in the smaller pocket up front. I hope you can see that. Can you see that? I have no idea. Was I framed? So there's the smaller pocket. And here in the back, the larger pocket. Again, there's several things in there. This is from, again, from the kit. This one is from the kit. And this girl I added again from my own stash. So those are the beautiful goodies that go in there. This is again from my own stash, a little journaling card, and I coffee dyed on the back of it. Here on the other side again, one of the pretty ladies from my own stash. The last tab that I've used, and this is the other side of the beautiful book page, with a tiny little bit more of yellow, but mainly the pink in the background, and here the pink on this side. Here I added some lace, and these are kind of like a roses lace that I've added. Not sure if I've shown you before, but I added at several spots throughout the journal. This again is from the kit. This is that beautiful lace stamp, and this I had a little bit left over from the cover. So this is the cover basically. So I decided to make a belly band out of it, and these two journaling cards are also from the kit. They actually go together, but it misses a little bit. Like this is the head of a little bird, and it misses the middle, but you can see that it goes together. So that's why I decided to split the belly band into two and keep them together like the design is. So I thought that was quite neat. Here the other side of the paper doily, more pretty book pages. which also has a lot of space to journal on. This is some of that other beautiful rose paper. Oh, I cut off the corners there as well. The pretty stamp, the rose stamp, and this is the last page from the kit. This again is the large frame that I made a lot smaller. I put the little girl behind it from my own stash, but these cards are all from the kit. Again, there's this beautiful rose on this design. Absolutely gorgeous. And of course, if you wanted to, you can journal on there as well. So there you go. And this is, oh, sorry, no, there you don't go, not yet, don't go yet. This is the last big pocket with the last bingo card with tab on the side. And of course you can add a lot more of your own goodies to that, or writing paper. And here on the back is pretty much the same as the front. I've just added my little label, Made with Love by Len's Crafty Life. So there you go. I hope you like this journal. Please do check out the beautiful kit, Vintage Pinks, Birds and Roses by LineDotArrow in the Etsy shop. Please find below this video the link to that, and also to my own Etsy shop where you can buy this journal. So I hope you like it. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will study on this bow and make it a bit prettier. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye bye.